everybody, this is Sister Omi. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm here for this Earth Pig Chinese New Year, New Moon in Aquarius. Now, if you know your Chinese sign, I would suggest you go look it up and see what additional information that you could find out about yourself. But this is the Chinese New Year, the new moon in Aquarius. So this new moon in Aquarius, so we all know the moon affects the tide, it affects us, it affects everything. So at this new moon, it's going to be dealing with our relationship with our emotions. And it may feel a little complicated because there's a need for emotional freedom. The good thing about this Aquarian new moon, it's good for problem solving or finding a different way to solve situations that you may find yourself in. And with this emphasis on the Aquarian sign, Aquarian tends to be somewhat eccentric. You're guided to do things in a new way. That's what this new moon is about, doing things in a new way. Now, to do that means stepping outside of your comfort zone. So, day-to-day routines will present you with new perspectives and connect you with new people, important people. And because Aquarius itself is open-minded. Remember, Aquarius is air, maybe the water bearer, so don't be fooled by that. Not to say they don't have emotions, but they're air, so they're intellectual. So they're very open-minded, so that's something we could tap into and bring in people from different cultures, places, lifestyles. You could develop unique friendships and connections. And this can happen after you decide to step outside of your comfort zone. Try new things like read new literature, study some new topic, be open to these new connections that's going to present themselves. Step outside of your comfort zone. That's what this is all about here. Step out of your comfort zone, Libra. And when you do, there's some personal power here. This is your second chakra. So this is encouraging you to step fully into your power. You see that? Power to the people. Okay. Step into your power, Libra. Okay, let me see if I can adjust this. I guess that's good, I guess. Okay. So step into your power. We live truly exciting time now here on Earth. We're encouraged and invited to live more from a place of empowerment. Over time, we've learned to hand over our power to people and situations, which has created an imbalance and an inequality in our lives. So when I say hand it over, I'm going to use this as an example. You're in a relationship. You know it's time for the relationship to end, but you stay. So you give up your power, and you know it's time to start, step out onto that journey, for something new. That could be a relationship, job, whatever's holding you back. But sometimes we feel like other people know better than us, so we give them our power. So it's now time to connect with our own wisdom, love, and personal power. This is self-love here. This chakra deals with your emotions, trust, your boundaries. What have you attached to? Beginnings and endings. So at times, power can be misunderstood as negative or controlling. And that comes more from ego. So we want to make sure we're not dealing with the ego. We have our ego in check. But the power we're talking about here is the power of love, and it comes from a place deep within our heart. And it's time to reel it back in. Get rid of that ego. Connect with your personal power to bring abundance of opportunity and magic into your life. The power of the universe is surging through us at all times. And with this particular chakra, this second chakra, to stimulate it, definitely drink water, because this is like your urinary tract and your kidneys. Start drinking a lot of clean water. And if you have some habits that really need to be taken down a little bit, find a way to handle that. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And eat like some orange foods. Do some yoga, stretch. You know, activate the kundalini. Activate that solar plexus. Get out in the sun. Now you also got the root chakra. So you're going to have to work both of these together. This is the first and second chakra. Well, technically it's the second and third chakra, but whatever. Nevertheless, complacency. So, complacency. You're complacent. Did you give up your power in a relationship? Have you given up your power? Just beware of coasting along in a situation that is not what you really want. You've just gotten used to it, so you deal with it, and you know that's not what you want. The question to ask is, how can I redefine my dreams? How can I stop procrastinating? You have to find some self-nourishment. Leaving dreams unrealized. You know, you don't want to get to that point in your life where you just say, a life unfulfilled because you were complacent. Now, this is the root chakra, so you should make sure you're getting plenty rest, proper rest. Eating protein and root vegetables would be very good. Get out in the sunshine. Get some lemonade too. That would be good. Now, with all that said, reclaiming your power and stop procrastinating. Because here, this message from water, you see that? She's holding the reins. That's like the positive, negative, the yin and the yang, the good and the bad. It's like she handling it. You can handle it. This is your your emotions, excuse me. And you can control those. You have that ability. Or that ability will become available once you gain your personal power and stop procrastinating. This power is available to you. You know, we're all in situations, you know, or sometimes we're in situations like in the meantime, but you still could be working at bettering yourself and regaining your power. Because that's what this is saying here. You want to regain your power. Ace of Air. Now, air is that ambition, courage, that mental energy. So you have a good, strong, your mind is strong, and you can act with force. Good fortune's on your side. Have no doubts about this. This is like the wing. There's a song, On the Wings of Love, but when you think about it, doves are associated with the goodness, the grace of God, the goodness of the higher mind. You have that ability. Regain your power. Stop giving your power to other people. And don't be complacent. Now, Libra, you're an air sign. Aquarius is air, so all this air But one thing about Libras, they like company. So maybe that's part of your challenge. Because you like company, maybe you've gotten complacent with certain company that you need to get rid of. And maybe just spend some time on your own and work out how you could develop your personal power. Or is there some goal or a plan that you just haven't finished initiating and you need to do so? So maybe you need to cut some of those things out. I'm just saying. Oshumare. This is Nanabaraku. Oshumare is used in Bahia, South America. Nanabaraku is more Cuba and Africa, but she is the oldest Yemenya. But here she's depicted like as the snake. You know, the snake can shed its skin. So the snake can transform. You see that rainbow here? A rainbow of possibilities. And also, if you think about the snake is the Kundalini, which is interesting because if you think you have the root chakra and you have the second chakra, work that power, those Kundalini, work in your core, get some cardiovascular exercise. This snake is, besides shedding its skin and being able to transform, the snake also represents the Kundalini coming up your spine. The snake also represents medical. So, you know, if you have any health issues, maybe you should deal with it. This is like the oldest mother. But she's depicted here as a snake because what it's saying here is whatever the situation, you can transform it into something else. It's up to you. But with this new moon in Aquarius, all this air, it's like really the perfect time. This is new, something new. You can find a solution. And it's not going to be the regular solution because you're going to be you'll have opportunities to interact with people you probably would never interact with, or find yourself in situations, or you may pick up that book with some information in it that, you know, you would have never thought about reading or looking into. Judgment. Judgment. He's like he's going to throw that lightning bolt, and it's going to go, pow! In this deck, I love this. This is Shango. Shango is the judge. He rules lightning and thunder and the stones. So here, his message is solutions lead to justice. So this is about judgment and healing, renewal, news. So I think it's interesting that this is the card, because this is also, and back in time, you know, it was almost like the medical sign and the Kundalini. You can heal yourself and you can regain your personal power. You can disrupt your complacency and rid yourself of situations you just really don't need to be in. And you can take your life back and by the reins here. As they say, grab the bull by the horns, but you're grabbing your life and you're pulling it back into control and you're getting your emotional balance. You have the gift here. You have the ability to think your way through a situation. And as it says here, judgment is healing here. This really relates to healing when I look at it in this perspective. Solutions lead to judgment. So you can heal yourself here, because you're going to find a solution to the situations that you find yourself in. And what I find fascinating is we got the elm tree. And the elm tree is about faith. So as you're gaining your personal power, disrupting your complacency and stop procrastinating, and you're grabbing the reins of your life and exercising your mental agility to handle things and transform what's going on and heal yourself. All you need is some faith. And this is the elm tree. It says, good seeds are sown. Bring the hope of success and accomplishment of growth. This is about inner growth here. And you could do it. I mean, the cards say you could do it. Just stop the procrastinating. Let's say, get up and do your thing, Libra. Get up and do your thing. You know you can do it. That's an old song. Oh, you can do it, Libra. You can do it. Power to the people. All right, Libra, get your personal power back. You could do it. You have so much to offer. Find yourself again. This new moon is going to be interesting. Life is a journey. Enjoy it. Don't be complacent. Don't stay in situations you no longer need to be. Have faith. That's all you need. All right, Libra, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.